Well, Agrias, you had a good boss fight, but you were kind of an idiot. I mean, you had to have realized your brother literally sealed Gabriel in a magical boss fight arena and would not let him leave until Gabriel killed him.
Gabriel's a go-getter.
Look, sometimes those revenge plots just, they don't have all the details they need to really, to really make informed decisions. It happens.
Insert joke about the plot of The Last of Us Part 2 here. and insert enraged fanboy comment here and rebuttal here. There, I've just filled out the entire YouTube comment section.
Don't forget the Metacritic scores.
I wasn't going for that, but you know what? That works too, actually.
Now, I don't remember if I actually get the scroll in this part, but in keeping with the Song of Fire references, there is a scroll here written by a Brotherhood Knight soldier by the name of Eddard S., as in Stark. Eddard Stark, of course, is the character played by Sean Bean on the Game of Thrones TV show, and the main protagonist of the first Song of Ice and Fire book, A Game of Thrones.
A series of books and TV show that I have yet to watch.
I can tell you that Season 8, at the very least, is really bad about audio mixing.
Oh, God.
Yes, that was why everyone hated Season 8 of Game of Thrones. The audio mixing was just awful. And for no other reason.
There wasn't a Starbucks cup there. Post-production.
Yes, truly it was the audio mixing that everyone hated about Season 8. The writing was amazing, the acting was incredible, everything made sense logically. It was just that damn audio mixing that ruined the whole show.
To give context on why I'm saying that, my girlfriend watched it on our big TV, which my desk is directly underneath, and the characters speak kind of low, so she had the TV turned up so she could hear them. But the dragons are fucking loud as shit.
I'm curious, like, does your TV setup, does it have like a particular Dolby Surround setup mix?
At the time, we did not. We were just using the TV speakers. We have since gotten a pretty cheap Vizio soundbar that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm guessing that maybe it was specifically mixed for like 5.1 or 7.1, and they didn't consider stereo.
Have you brought the mirror?
I'm sorry. It's broken.
Broken? That's strange. No matter. Can you find all the missing pieces for me, Father?
I love Gabriel's expression here.
Wait for me.
He's like, fine, whatever.
Damn it, more boss fights.
I'm sorry, I'm still reeling at the fact that there is a Chupacabra figure.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who made these?
I mean, the action figures aren't fun unless you get the complete set, or at least that's what Hasbro is banking on.
Also, I just realized that in our preview file, I'm still using the 360p version of this. I'm gonna have to re-render the whole file.
Oops!
I was wondering why the video feeds started looking like a low res.
So you may remember there was a particular character from Mirror of Fate who kind of showed up once in the background and never really did anything.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what happened to that character in just a little bit. But first we gotta get some more upgrades. First of all, we're gonna buy an outright skill, just the Y upgrade for the Void Sword, or the Y counter-strike move.
Let us eradicate the shadows.
And just in case you weren't sick of the clerics the first time, now you have to fight them in a much more open arena.
Joy. And we gotta do it at 360p.
No.
Which one's the cleric? I can't tell.
This joke's not going to make any sense to any of the viewers, but it's very funny. It's very funny for us. Trust me. Also, I'm pretty sure the cleric just threw down some holy water.
Oh, the item that's missing.
So it's kind of like a little grenade there in this continuity.
Yeah, I mean, it worked more or less the same way in the first game. Now we have to roll this column here, and that will unveil a bridge. However, we don't want to cross all the way just yet, because on the other side, there's a pain box.
Aha!
Of course, if we want to get back up there, we still have to unroll that other column.
That's a clever level design bit.
This level design, or at least the layout here, looks rather like a theater, doesn't it? I'll admit that while the clerics are kind of iffy, I do like the heavy Brotherhood Knight warriors. They are interesting, and much like the Dishonored vampires, the ones that have shields, you can somersault over them and attack them from the back without using the Chaos Claws. It's just not as fun, though. But you do at least have an option to attack them if you are out of shadow magic. So it's not quite as restrictive as, say, DMC, Devil May Cry, where you could only use one particular type of weapon or another to attack those kinds of enemies.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's cumbersome, but at least you have an option. Ah, here he is, the Toy Maker. It's that Dr. Wily-looking guy on the unicycle from Mirror of Fate.
Oh.
We're going to be learning a lot more about the Toy Maker in Lords of Shadow 2.
And hey, kids, if you're interested in how the theater ended up like this, don't forget to buy the exciting prequel to the Mirror of Fate quest line in this game, Castlevania Mirror of Fate.
Why would you ever recommend that to someone? What is wrong with you?
I know, I feel dirty.
So, a fun fact before all of the cutscenes start in this video. Okay, as I was saying, now, before all the cutscenes start, the Toy Maker's voice actor in this game is Mark Healy, who, fun fact for you, Chaos, he was the voice director for one of the early Xenoblade games. I think it was either the original Xenoblade or Xenoblade Chronicles.
How do you spell his last name?
Healy, I believe.
I feel like I've heard his name before. It might have been the voice director for Xenoblade 1. Anyway.
Yeah, I think he was either the voice director for Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade Chronicles.
Those are both the same game.
Oh, okay. Well, that narrows it down then. Also, I had a lot of fun using Vengeful Cut to destroy every single seat in the theater.
Standing room only!
You know, it kind of reminds me of like Sonic Adventure 1, where when you get Tails is like weird badge thing that just lets him spin around in circles forever and just cut grass.
Oh, yeah. That was a great thing about Sonic Adventure, is that you could just spam the B button to make Sonic spin dash forever. Also, there's a magic font behind here if you need any magic. Which you will at a later section of this level.
Now I gotta ask, are you getting upgrades very quickly here, or is the game just really short?
I mean, this game is longer than Lords of Shadow 1. I mean, this LP may end up being shorter because of the amount of time I'm cutting out, but your average playthrough is longer than the first. Oh no, the deadly wooden puppets! He's afraid of becoming a real boy!
Oh god, they're really selling up the Mirror of Fate character.
Quick, make him tell lies.
I actually enjoyed Act 2!
Ha ha! Mirror of Fate was a great game! Ha ha!
Yes, the combat actually works in 2D!
Shut the fuck up, Jiminy! I'm getting a cut! Ha ha!
I didn't know Mickey Mouse played Pinocchio.
I can't do a Pinocchio voice!
It's kind of like whenever I try to do a goofy voice, it just turns into Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie. Gorge, Mickey, go!
I think there are worse places that impression could go.
I killed him! And I'll do it again!
Don't forget, Mickey, snitches get stitches, go!
Oh no.
Speaking of Mickey Mouse...
Aw, rats. Anyway. So we're gonna go through here, and this is another very interesting section. Also, I just realized that our transition towards cartoons is going to end up being very funny for one reason coming up a little later for one set piece, but you'll see why. Anyway, so there's a brief rat section here, just so we can sneak into this area. That activates this mechanism. Don't forget, Dracula, you gotta wait for the shadow portal to regenerate before using it again. Duh.
I never realized that they regenerate.
Me neither.
Yeah, I guess there's like something with, like, maybe it was an issue where you have to span it. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, so now we have this timing puzzle.
Oh, good.
And you will lose a rat every time you fail it.
For a second, I thought you were going to say you will always lose a rat. Oh! That
Yeah.
poor rat.
That poor rat.
You know, it'd be pretty great if the rats could just jump over these things.
I mean, they can jump, but they can't jump that high.
I'm pretty sure actual rats can jump very high.
Well, not these rats.
I'm starting to think that the rats we lost were the ratatouille we gained along the way.
That's not blood, it's actually tomato sauce. So we still have to lose a rat in order to get past this area, because that will kill you if you go across there. Now pay attention here. Yep, that was an Acme trap. So I decided to do some digging. I did. You were asking Chaos what happens if you only have one rat left. Well, it turns out the game just kills you.
Huh.
Anyway, back to the normal take.
I wish I could say I'm surprised.
Turns out these playtesters didn't know what they were doing.
Didn't or did know what they were doing.
Yes.
Whichever one makes them culpable.
And that actually does kind of remind me of like some Japanese text that accidentally snuck by the localization team for Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. This is a very specific Japanese string that only plays if you're doing really bad against the final boss. But all the playtesters were competent enough at the game that they actually completely missed it.
So there it sits untranslated.
How do you fail that bad at sucking?
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if the dream of reason produces monsters, the theater dispels them with its magic. Now be afraid before the conjurer who conquered the creatures of the night. With his genius and his heart. Give a big round of applause for the mighty toy maker.
The toy maker is a very unreliable narrator. Also, I like all these really strange bits of broadcast equipment on this device.
The famous and beloved toy maker, we will learn, has a sad fate over his head. For in spite of his goodness, a path of tragedy and death he will tread. Day and night in his workshop he labors, he hammers, he sweats, and he fasts. And with every blow he strikes, sighs fly from his soul to the figures he crafts.
Welcome to Masterpiece Theater. So, we're supposed to follow along with the narration and set the stage appropriately.
Famous and beloved toy maker, day and night in his...
I don't hate this idea for a puzzle, but this feels more like it should be in like a King's Quest game or something.
It doesn't last too long and it's not very difficult.
Splendid choice. His fame spreads in whispers across the land far and wide, until his name is known and respected by every man and child. One fateful day, a nobleman knocks at his workshop door. He's jolted from his work with a start. The promises and smiles of Walter Bernhardt conceal a dark, perfidious heart. Excellent decision. Walter offers a roof, friendship, protection, a hearth. The Bernhardt's castle will be a dazzling mansion for the old toy maker, and worthy of his craft. A curse on you, Walter Bernhardt, for deceiving such a good soul. May you be damned to spend all eternity in hell's darkest hole.
Die, monster.
This play is propaganda! I thought we were seeing Hamilton!
Very astute. Our hero works away happily in the castle of his dreams. But soon we will see his perfidious master's purpose is not what it seems. Oh my god! This is no castle but a prison! Poor Toymaker, now you understand how close is your perdition. Hide yourself.
These are some awful, awful couplets.
An invocation here. Terrible creature of hell is about to appear.
There's no scansion,
I mean-
barely any rhyming scheme.
Extraordinary! Oh no! The demon is conjuring the charm! Take cover now, if you're easily alarmed. Oh no! The Toymaker's talent now comes to his perfidious benefactor's end. Far behind him now are the toys and the theatre he had made. Oh, if only to undo this vile spell there were some chance, and so release the good Toymaker from the grip of his vile trance.
Well, I guess it's true what they say. Even Rent had its positive points.
Phenomenal. His mind may be in a fog, but the Toymaker's good heart shines through, you can tell. And a little love is all it takes to destroy the terrible spell. But now you must think fast, Toymaker. Your situation is dire. Walter Bernhardt is returning. I don't know how you can escape from this smile. Oh, what a terrible and fortunate idea, boys and girls. Come on, little one. Hold on to that heart so pure and true. In a distant and hopeful future, you may return it to the one who gave it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the heart of a man whose goodness went deep. Listen now and decide if you will wake him from his long sleep.
And we'll transfer over some mastery while we're at it. And buy the Avalanche. This is like the a version of the Ultimate Shadow from Lords of Shadow 1, if you remember that. That was like one of the really late game moves.
Ah.
Oh, hello there. Thank you for returning my heart, good sir. How long has it been? Never mind, it doesn't matter now. seems oddly familiar. Oh, you must forgive me. I'm just a little confused, you see. I suppose my memory will return in time.
Your memories are of no interest to me, Toymaker. I'm looking for the Mirror of Fate.
The Mirror of Fate. If I'm not mistaken, the mirror was broken many years ago. Yes, now I remember. It was when the Lord of Darkness was defeated by his own son. The castle came down, and the mirror broke. I vaguely recollect seeing it amongst the ruins. Wait! I found a fragment and I kept it. Now I remember. What's happening? What have we here today? A walk-on actor. Let's see how well you improvise.
So, are you ready for a boss fight with about 300 billion theater puns? Give or take.
No, I'm not. Help.
Well, you're getting them.
Wait, he has more than 2 lines of dialogue?
Oh yeah, he talks his ass off during this whole fight. This is probably my favorite boss fight in the game. At least when it comes to like its conceptual ideas and things like that. Also, he has tons of phases. And of course, he has lots of theater puns. As demonstrated here.
He's such a drama queen.
Where did you go?
If anything, I think he needs more theater puns. Like, when you die, he needs to say something like, "Exit stage left!" I love the Toymaker fight so much.
Oh my god, there's even confetti!
Yep.
That's pretty great.
You know what this also reminds me of? There was an obscure PSP spin-off of the Ratchet & Clank games called Secret Agent Clank, and it was pretty bad, but one of the only good parts of it was there were these levels where you played as Captain Quark. He would tell these over-exaggerated stories of his exploits, and they were plays. They were interactive plays, and you would have to play out his part in specific areas. I don't think anyone's gonna understand what I'm talking about, but trust me, this is what it reminds me of.
I vaguely remember X-Play maybe covering that at some point, possibly?
Yeah, I have the PS2 port of Secret Agent Clank, and it is somehow even worse than the PSP version. Like, they did not give a crap about that port at all.
Oh, that takes skill.
Does it? Because I've heard of that same story for a couple of other PSP to PS2 ports.
You are probably thinking of any of the PSP Silent Hill games.
I'm specifically thinking of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force game on PS2.
Oh, no.
I think also the GTA PSP to PS2 ports were also pretty not great.
Seems I've heard that.
God damn it, Dracula, you're not hitting your marks. I'm going to see you in the green room after this. Come on, help me out here.
The show's not over yet. Let's see how you play your death.
Metal Gear?
You plan to get me way up here.
I mean, throwing weapons.
Did he just steal a dragon ass from Lost Izalith?
I don't know. I think so,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go with yes. Yeah.
Time to break a leg. I gotta think of more theater stuff. Looks like you're in need of some hair. Now I'm just doing references to plays.
So when do we get to do his makeup? Because I think he needs a. I don't know where I'm going with this actually. Something. Fixing his eye makeup. I don't know.
This performance is so bad it wouldn't even open on Avenue Q. Talk about a bomb. Oh god, these are awful. To be fair, they're only slightly better than the puns that Toymaker is making. Also, if you run out of magic, you can always use this one. I got extremely lucky that I was actually able to open that, especially on hard.
You plan to get me way up here.
What's wrong, Gabriel? Looking for a Deus Ex Machina?
Little from up here.
Where are my cameramen? How are we supposed to get a pro shoot of this fight? Okay, that one was kind of reaching.
What happened? What was I saying?
You were about to give me a fragment of the Mirror of Fate.
Ah, yes. Here it is. Oh, yes. Good. Good. You know, it's all starting to come back to me. I know who you are. Oh, my.
Goodbye, old man. Guard your heart well.
So the boss fight is over, but if we go back to where the Toymaker was... Poor guy.
Some say he's still crying there today.
And next time, we will keep looking for more pieces of the Mirror of Fate, because that is obviously not the last piece. You know, this is a video game. You don't just do things in twos.
Hey kids, don't forget to buy Mirror of Fate.
Exit stage left.
I'm leaving a 1-star review.
One star. The actors were incredibly unconvincing. Toymaker completely stole the show, hogged the spotlight, did not allow the other actor to think on his feet. Okay, so this is the whole performance. They were just in Second City then. It was a terrible improv show. There was no interaction. The Toymaker was just hogging the spotlight the whole time.